This isn't a rant, but I want to talk about my favorite shows and movies. I rant and sometimes make videos about games like Project Sakai and Genshin Impact. And I noticed how I never talk about movies or shows that I like. I mean, the last time I talked about a movie that I like was in my first video. So in this video, I'll be talking about 4 movies and shows that I like. I might put chapters in the description of this video. Anyways, let's start with our first show. That show being Arrested Development. At first I was gonna watch the show cause one of my favorite actors was playing in it. But I just finished the first season, and I really love the show. Although the characters are ashholes, I feel like they made it work. I feel like there are a few problematic issues though, but I try to brush it off even though it's hard to. Alright, now it's time to—
Wait, who's the actor that you watch AD for?
Just please don't laugh.
Okay.
I'm terrified of clowns, man.
Yeah, I watch it for him. I have no idea why I did, but I did. And also, I love his character, Buster, so much that he became a comfort character for some reason. Like, if I ever feel sad, I can think of one scene that has Buster in it, and I can suddenly feel better. He may be weird, but he's my favorite character in the show. Do we have any questions before we go to our next media? Alright, let's move on. The next one we will be talking about is the mysterious Benedict Society. Yes, my shroomies, I am a part of a microscopic fandom. I really love the book and the show, even though the adaptation isn't accurate. Honestly, it's crazy how I discovered the first book in my middle school library. I was so bored and wanted something to read, and I saw this book, and the synopsis caught my eye, and that was the best thing that I read. So, I read the next 2 books, and then soon I realized that there was an adaptation, but I realized too late as it had already been taken off of Disney. So I had another idea. Obviously, I won't say it, but I was watching the show and I really loved it, and I couldn't stop crushing on my favorite character. He looked better in season 2. Anyways, my favorite characters are Milligan, Kate, and Mr. Curtin. Also, I didn't tell you this, but I write TMBs, fanfics on AO3. They aren't good, but I try my best. I'm honestly sad that the show got removed. And I'm more upset that they cancelled it on a cliffhanger. 'Cause what do you mean? That Mr. Curtin and Mr. Benedict had a sister? I think I want to stop talking about this. On to our next show is Good Omens. I really love Good Omens. And it's another funny story on how I discovered this show. So this happened back in 2020 when I was 10. I was watching a movie on ADVD, and one of the trailers was for season 1 of Good Omens. My reaction was kinda funny. I love Aziraphale, 'cause he was an angel, and I thought Crowley was the villain 'cause he was a demon. Anyways, a few years later I completely forgot about that show. Until 2024, where there was already a 2nd season by that time. I remember seeing one edit of Good Omens on TikTok, and I suddenly remembered the trailer I watched 4 years ago, and so I decided to start watching it, and I loved it. Unfortunately, there was 2 seasons at the time, so I was sad that the 2nd season ended like that, but at least I was satisfied with the ending of season 3 when I watched it a few months ago. It was rushed, and they are only together in another universe, but I loved it anyways. On to our last show, or should I say movie. Red, White, and Royal Blue. I really loved this movie so much, and it made me love the way couples love each other. Like, Henry didn't contact Alex for a while, and Alex stormed a castle just to see him, and now they are together again. Emails got hacked. Alex visits Henry. Although I find this movie a bit cringe, I love it. Anyways, 'cause cringe isn't a bad thing most of the time. And I can't wait for the sequel. I just wish they gave us a release date already. Alright, my shroomies. That's all I was gonna talk about. And comment down below if you like any of these medias. Sincerely, Velvix from The Matrix.